Hey guys, Easy here. So today let's do a unit review for Yaurus' Job Plus and all the upgrades she has gotten thus far. So first let's review her artwork with the swimsuit skin. So as you can tell, Yaurus is a Lustberg unit, makes her pretty nice. Her swimsuit skin's art doesn't look too bad. Unit model also doesn't look too bad with the skin. I know a lot of people don't really like the skin, but it honestly doesn't look that bad. Because the original is this, and this is the skin. Okay, so Yaurus is rocking Twin Blade General. This is her Job Plus. She also has Twin Blade Swordsman, and she has Old Brother Senju, what she got the JE for. It's not Shura, which disappoints me a little bit, but Senju is okay. The leadership skill, Pure Water's Worship. It's a 50% physical attack leadership skill for water units. It's not bad, it's not really that great anymore as we have all this HP in the game now. You would like to run like a HP lead mixture these days. And the traditional way we would like to set up Yaurus is a main's main, Holy Brawler sub for the charge up, Perfect Evasion, Undying, Unyielding Rose, the passive prior to this if you don't have it unlocked, and Faint. So let's review her Enlightenment. Okay, so Yaurus currently has 3 gates open to her, and as always I recommend you max Gate 1 for the HP and the bolters it gives you. When you max out Envy on Yaurus, you get a bonus of HP, physical attack, and crit. Let's move on to her Slot Stain gate. Okay, so her slot gate, it gives her physical defense, magic defense, crit, and hit rate per level. When you max it out, it changes the passive, like flowing water into Undying Rose. The Undying Rose gets a physical attack, evasion, and raises move by 1 onto it, so it makes pretty nice. And then let's look at her Lust gate. Okay, so her Lust gate is kind of tricky because Yaurus is one of those evasion meme units where you would like to max out the entirety of their gate tree so they get their little evasion that it gives you, because when you max it out you get 15 evasion opposed to 12. But if you don't have the shards to do this, you can just leave it at like 5x, or you can do 4x, but I recommend you max Envy as always. Okay, so her leadership skill, which was 50% attack for water units, turns into 30% physical attack, 20% HP, and 20% all attack for water units. It's not a bad water leadership skill, but it's kinda expensive as you have to invest in all these resources just to get that. I know the options that you can run, opposed to maxing out her gate tree if you don't have her shards. You can max out Shayna, because Shayna's gate tree also gives you the same leadership skill, essentially. Or you can just run another leadership skill if you don't have enough resources to 555 her. Okay, now let's review her Memento. Alright, so as I said earlier, Yaurus being one of those tricky units. I personally believe for her to be usable, you need to have her VCR and you need to have a Memento. I don't know if it's my opinion, but without her VCR and her Memento, she feels kind of on the weaker side. However, when you give her her Memento and her VCR, she starts dealing significant amounts of damage. So let's check out what her Memento gives her. Okay, so the base stat of her Memento Broken Blade is agility. When you max it out, you get 5 agility. Let's open this up. It gives Yaurus strong versus fire. So essentially she gets fire exploit on her Memento. She also gets fire resistance, and then she gets physical attack and dex when equipped with her Memento. So she gets a nice little boost. It lets her do a lot of damage to fire units when she has her Memento equipped. And now let's check out her VCR. Okay, so her VCR gives max joules plus 30, 10 agility, plus 20 charm, so you can sometimes charm units when you hit them, and it gives her 60 charm resistance. Also, when you're using her VCR, it gives you a multi-charge skill that does 4 hit slash on enemy units. It's also a strong versus fire and strong versus beast skill. It's a range 2. It's like a line to the side, so lateral, and it's a high 2 skill. This Memento's vision ability does a lot of damage to fire units. And the rest of the gears I'm running on her, I'm running Vorpal Geoblades because it gives you physical attack, 20 physical defense, and 15% crit. I know you can also run her with her unique weapon, which gives her HP, physical attack, and jewels. However, I don't like running that. I like running the Vorpal Blade because it gives you more crit. But for the purpose of this video, I'll run her weapon ability. And I'm running regen armor on her because as I said earlier, she's a dodge beam unit and she can survive long amounts of turns because she's fast. She gets regen a lot of HP per turn. Okay, so now let me get into a map and we can review Yaurus' abilities. Okay, now that we have Yaurus brought up here, I'm gonna run her with her Jaw Plus as main, her Holy Brawler sub, Perfect Evasion, Undying Rose, and Faint. I'm also gonna run her with these gear setup and her own Memento. We're also using her own leadership skill. Let's bring another unit with her. Because I know this map, it has a unit that can stop you, so let's not let that affect our video. This is my... Should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Well, let's stand here for now. Alright, let's vaccinate ourselves so we don't get smashed by that Chronomancer. Alright, now let's start it off. Okay, so auto attack is doing 1022 damage to the Thunder unit. It's doing 1435 units. 35 to the Wind unit. Plus attack. End our turn. Nice, you just dodged that. It's doing what the dodge units do. Let's take Lucretia and move her away. Alright, so Yaurus' first skill on her main, Twin Blossom Stance. It's a 2-hit water elemental attack. It also has a chance of crit and it raises her own physical attack for 3 turns by 20%. So let's use it. It's doing 2754 damage to the side of this Wind unit and 2676 damage to the front of the Wind unit. So let's use it to the side. Nice, and a crit. Cool. Now let's see what her physical attack looks like. Now her physical attack is 1361. And our turn. Alright. Misty Chaos. Raise the evasion rate of ally units within target area for 3 turns, so let's use it, see how it goes. Void up. Let's move Lucaria away some more. Nice, and she's dodging again. Okay. So auto attack again. And then she's just dodging everything. Okay, Slender Twin Blade. 3-hit water slash attack. It has a chance of crit and also raises your physical attack and crit rate for 3 turns. It's a 35 jewel cost and it has 3 charges. So it's doing 6000 damage to the fire unit. Doing 3441. This is with the 20% attack buff. It's doing 3,372 damage, so let's use it on this Wind Mage here. She got the attack buff and she got the crit buff from using that. Alright, so last skill on her main. Beautiful Dual Flurry. 4-hit water slash attack on enemy units. Chance of kill reduces CT of them and it raises the power when attacking from sides. And from behind, so let's see how it looks. From front it's doing 4,664 damage. From behind it's doing 4,692 damage. And from the side it's doing 4,672 damage. So let's see it. Nice, and a crit on every single one of those. Alright, so her weapon ability, Eternal Rose, 4-hit water slash attack on enemy unit, raises own agility for 3 turns. So to the fire unit is doing 7,376. To the wind unit is doing 4,148 damage. And her VCR ability, Splendid Watercolor Slash, is doing 7,880 damage to the fire unit. 3,572 damage to the wind unit, so let's see how it looks. It's pretty nice. Alright, so now let's charge up. Shahaya is gonna stop me, but that's fine. Charge up. Oh, she missed. Cool. Okay, let's showcase her master ability with charge up. So it's doing 9,940 damage to the dark unit. It's doing 17,356 damage to the fire unit. So let's use it on the dark unit. Doesn't look too bad, but as I said earlier, you don't really use her weapon that much, so let's go build some more jewels. Alright, so right now her agility is 235. This is because she used her master ability. It gives her agility for 3 turns after you use it. So now let's walk up, build some jewels on this guy. Let's walk over and charge up again. And now we can see the damage with her VCR. So now her VCR is doing 18,528 damage, which is pretty huge because it can crit also on top of this. So nice. Okay, so my thoughts on Yaurus. Yaurus is a pretty solid unit to have. She's like top tier water attacker, physical attacker. However, you need to have her VCR and her momentum for her to be worth using. However, if you do have those and you invest a little bit of sins and time into her, she's really worth having as she destroys fire raids or fire unit content. So if you do have Yaurus, I would recommend you invest your resources into her. She's a worth unit, and as the other Sacred Stone units, they only get better with time. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.